Hi everybody, Lori here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to introduce you to the new Favorite Things collection with Simon Says Stamp, and I'm going to walk you through all of these exciting new products, starting with new stamp designs. This first one was included in a previous card kit. It's called the Distressed Vintage Love Notes, with sentiments that are sending love, Paris, adore you, love and affection, missing you, hugs and kisses, adored and loved, kiss me, my darling, because I love you, a token of love, butterflies, florals, music notes. There's coordinating dies to go with the images and some of the larger sentiments. This one here also has kind of a tag along, the Distress Parisian frame. It wasn't included in the kit, but it was an add-on. It's a little mini stamp set with a coordinating die. It says all my love and then a cute little Parisian frame. So those two kind of coordinate together. Also, the Tweet Friend stamp and die set. The stamp set was also included in a previous card kit. It's also part of the Favorite Things release. Sentiments are birthday, wishing you a happy, have a tweet-rific, you make my heart sing, missing you, just like no one's listening, what's up, note for your birthday, you are the tweetest, hugs, friend, and sending you big. So all these images of cute little birds and a bird bath and a mailbox. There's coordinating dies for the images and those larger sentiments. Again, was in a card kit, but also available in the My Favorite Things release. Next up is the One for the Books stamp set and coordinating die set. So this is a stamp layering stamp set that stamps these cute little books, and there's a guide on the back. Sentiments, you're my favorite love story. Here's to your next chapter for being part of my story. Hope it's one for the books. You're the best in my book. And then thank you, I love you, and happy birthday. And you can see those images that you can build to create a book. There's a coordinating die set that cuts out the book and the three larger sentiments. So that's one for the books. I feel like there's a theme of books going on amongst all the companies. So books are hot right now. Here we have the Hip Hip Hooray. If you like hippos, you're going to love these sweet hippos. Hip Hip Hooray. Huge thanks. Tons of love. Have a happy birthday. There's coordinating dies for those cute little hippos, and then a little scene. I don't know if that's mud or water or a puddle. Not sure. Okay, here we have the Bunny Blessings stamp set. Iconic Easter, spring, cute little lamb. Is that a carrot house? A bunny, Easter basket with carrots, Easter eggs, little chicks popping out of Easter eggs. Hey friend, he is risen, thinking of you, tweet wishes, happy Easter, happy birthday at Easter, hello, Easter blessings, and wishing you a. There's coordinating dies for those images and the sentiments, which I love to have the coordinating dies for all the sentiments. Here we have extra special. So you have all these eggs with all these little chicks. They're like patterned eggs. Easter greetings, you're extraordinary. You crack me up. Happy Easter. Chirp. Have an extra special Easter. Fun for the upcoming Easter holidays, making cards. These are cute for little kids. There's a coordinating die set for all the images and those larger sentiments. That's extra special. Here we have the Round of Applause. If you love kitties and puppies and furry friends, you're going to love this. Look at all these cute images. For sentiments, we have, you deserve a round of applause. You did it. Congrats. Yay you. I positively adore you. Cheering for you. And you go, girl. Cute little coordinating die set that cuts out all the images. There's a trophy there. So this would be a fun one for, like an award, sports, or, any type of award. Last, we have Blessings at Easter. This one's very beautiful. Is this kind of like Norwegian? May hope and happiness fill your heart at Easter. Happy, greetings. I love the font. Spring, hello, and blessings. And these solid images with the coordinating dies that cuts out all the images and all the sentiments. This one's very refined for the classy stamper. Here we have some standalone dies, a lot of Easter themed ones. First up is Huggable Bunny. Makes a cute little bunny. And it's actually, I think, two different dies. One for the body. Here you have the body of the bunny. And then this one cuts the ears and the little rumper that has the cottontail. So you can glue that to the back of your bunny to make a white. That'd be cute to add a little white pom-pom for a bunny tail as well. And you can add the eyes, the nose, the inner ear with different colors of cardstock. Here we have Bundled Bunny. If you want to have a bunny but it's still chilly, you got a bunny with a scarf. And this one's cute. You can customize the ear, the eye, the nose, the belly. I couldn't tell if that's a belly or if he's holding an egg. I think it could go either way. Peking Lamb. It's one little die for the lamb and then the extras to add the inner ear and the fluffy little hair on top of the lamb's head. Here's how it is cut into a card panel. Makes the cutest little peekaboo. You could back that with acetate and make it a shaker or pop it over pattern paper or an ink blended background. Here's Springtime Bunnies. Just cuts out 4 little bunnies. These are cute, different colors of solid color cardstock. It's like a little silhouette. And a lot of fun things you could do with these little springtime bunnies. Here we have Decorated Eggs. This is a little sweet trio of ornate eggs. And I just cut them out of solid color cardstock, but there's little bits that pop out. You could inlay different colors. You could blend. They're very decorative. And then this one, here's a showstopper, Springtime Celebration Plate. So it's a full 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cover plate. It does cut the edge. And then all these little things you can inlay if you want to. I did one here. I just backed a panel with tape runner and popped in all the pieces with different colors of cardstock. Could customize this with a lot of different colors. You could put different embellishments in the little dots like enamel dots, sequins, pearls, glossy accents. You could really zhuzh that card up in a lot of different ways. There's one word die in this release. It's called Blessed. And here you have the word die and the shadow backer. I did out of white and backed it on a teal background. This goes with all the Easter themed projects. This one here was included in a previous card kit, Pretty Bows. There's 5 different little bow dies and they all have different designs. And I love that there's different bows because sometimes you need a different shaped bow. And you can pop a bow on anything. Pop a bow on a lamb, pop a bow on a bunny. Just everything looks better with bow on it. So that one's cute. It was also in a card kit, but it's also part of the Favorite Things release. Here we have a little trio that coordinate together. We have Petal Pattern die. This is one die, cuts out the back. The half moon shapes, I believe, are more embossed. Here we have the Petal Builder die, and these coordinate together because this one cuts out those half moon shapes. If you want to build your petal out of solid color cardstock. Another addition is the stencil. This is the Petal Pattern stencil, one stencil, and you can blend your little half moon shapes. So 2 different ways you could do this petal. You can die cut it or you can blend it. And they both all work together so beautifully. You know I love this one with the spectrum of color. It just makes me happy. Petal Pattern and Petal Builder. Now here we have the Stromanth, and it is a coordinating die that coordinates with a previously released Stromanth layering stencil set. So if you have the layering stencil set, now you can pick up a die that will cut it out as well as the layered hello word die. You've got the word die and the shadow backer. So that's the Stromanth coordinating die. Look at this new Basic Shapes circles. I am very excited about this. I have my Simon Says Stamp nested circles, but this one here just stepped it up a big old notch. I think there's 18 circle sizes. So this is going to get you covered whatever size of circle you would ever need. Moving on to some gorgeous new embossing folder designs. There are several. The first one is called Pristine Blooms, and it does have 2 coordinating dies that come in the package. So first I embossed the background out of some pale pink solid color cardstock. It's beautiful as is. I die cut the bloom dies, put them back into the embossing folder to give that texture, and now I'm just laying them back onto that existing background, and it all kind of coordinates together. That is Pristine Blooms. Next we have Wavy Rays. This one's very clean and wavy. Looks like kind of a basket weave. I mean, either side, if you like to do those fun inky, like where you ink up the cardstock with a pad of ink, you could do that here with these embossing folders. That's Wavy Rays. Here we have Bundled Swag. And this one looks like very Victorian, like confetti, like chandelier garland. I'm not sure. It's called Bundled Swag. It's very ornate. I love it. Did it out of some purple. Here's Radial Dots. This one's hypnotic. I love a good hypnotic embossing folder. Look at this. I did it out of pink. The back or the front, either one you look at, is dynamite. That is Radial Dots. Next up is the Drifting Flowers. Now, I believe this was also included in a previous card kit. It's also available in the Favorite Things release. Here I did it out of some kind of mustard cardstock, and you could see those gorgeous drifting flowers. This one's called Floral Butterfly Bouquets. Perfect for the Easter vibe. I did it out of a soft, kind of a lilac cardstock. You can see the tulips, the little butterflies, and the stems. And then we have Springtime Bunnies. And I just realized this is going to coordinate with the Springtime Bunnies die set that I showed you previously. Those cute little silhouette of bunnies. You can pop those in this embossing folder and give them that cute texture. Those two work together. Lastly, we have the Floral Easter Eggs. It has one Easter egg die. So first I ran it through the background. Look at that incredible floral texture. Then I die cut 3 eggs, put them back into the embossing folder, and gave it that texture. So you could do a whole background of Easter eggs with this gorgeous floral embossed detail on them. This is such a beautiful and intricate, detailed Easter egg design for your Easter projects. Okay, we have one stencil for Kathy Zulski. This is called the O Shiitake, and it coordinates with her previously released O Shiitake stamp and die set. So what this is one die that allows you to blend the colors on the mushrooms, which I love having this because the last time I used this, I had to color them with Copics. Not the end of the world. I didn't hate it, but if I had the stencil, I would love it. So now you can blend color with your O Shiitake mushrooms. We also have several new sentiment strips. First up is the Blessed sentiment strips and the Reversed Blessed sentiment strip. So you have the white on black and the black on white. You get 4 sheets in a pack, and they all kind of are around the theme of blessed, and they coordinate really good with that blessed word die. So those two work well together. And then you have the reverse, which is my favorite, the white on black. You get 4 sheets. These can be foiled. You can cut them with the sentiment label dies or use a little mini guillotine. Here we have the Easy Strips Thank You and the Easy Strips Reverse Thank You. Now when it says easy, you know it's going to coordinate with the Easy Strips rectangle die, and I'll show you how this works. You lay that over top, and you can run this through your die cutting machine, and it will cut every sentiment in the sheet in one shebang. Again, you could foil these. I love that they coordinate with that Easy Strips rectangle die. You get 4 sheets in a pack, all with the thank you theme. Thank you so much. So many thanks. There's larger sentiments at the top, smaller ones down at the bottom. And then here you have the reverse Easy Strips Thank You. Okay, here are some fun little extras in the Favorite Things release. We have 2 new, cording. You have an iridescent white cord and a metallic silver cord. I love these. I always need a little cording when you have a tag or you want to tie some. Here's the silver. It's thin, not too thick, not too thin, but I really love this iridescent white. I find that to be unique. And then we have some fun foam, a pack of 8 sheets 4¼ by 5½, 2 millimeters thick. It's just a nice sheet of white fun foam. Great if you want to pop up an entire A2 size card panel. You can die cut these. Just a great way to add dimension. And here you have a pack of A2 grocery bag envelopes. You get 8 envelopes in a pack. They're self-adhesive, and they really do feel, they have the texture of a grocery bag. They're that great, really craft feel. Here we have some rigid mailers. I personally have these and love them, use them all the time. You can buy them in a pack of 8. They're very stiff. They protect your card. Perfect size for an A2 card. I slipped one in here to show you how perfectly it fits. Fold that flap over. It's got really strong adhesive. The recipient can easily tear it open. Highly recommend these to protect your cards if you want to, get it to the recipient in pristine condition. Now for some glitter paper or glitter cardstock. First we have a pastel multi-pack. You get blue, pink, yellow, and green. 4 sheets of pastel glitter cardstock. If you want just one single color, you can buy a pack of bubble gum. So here's the bubblegum glitter cardstock, and then you can also buy a pack of pale green glitter cardstock. These are 6 by 6. They're glittery but not messy. That glitter's not coming off. We also have 2 new embellishment mixes in the Favorite Things release. We have the pale green embellishment mix. These are divine. I love that super pale, translucent, iridescent look. These would look so good in a shaker. And then you have the pastel ice embellishment mix, and they're very icy, but they are different colors. It's hard to see, but there's pink and yellow and green and blue, but they're pastel-y and they're icy. Also is the little mini mister. If you don't have one of these, you definitely need one. Perfect for spritzing water, or you could fill it with color ink, maybe a re-inker, and then you have colored spritz. Also a plastic funnel, something you never knew you needed. Perfect for filling the mini mister or glue bottles or glitter containers. Whatever you need to fill, you have a little plastic funnel. There's also a heat embossing essentials bundle in this release, and what you get in the bundle is a clear ink pad, perfect for embossing. This is the Simon Says Stamp clear embossing ink. You're going to get the powder tool. I highly recommend this. The brush, and you can refill the powder on the bottom side. Use this all the time. And then you're going to get 3 embossing powders, just the essentials: clear, white, and gold. These are your go-tos, all you ever need and more. And then there's also some hot hands. These are cutie patootie little tongs with rubber hands on them for holding when you're embossing. And then also a microfiber cloth with the cute little paw print tag. This will clean up any spillage messes you might have when you're embossing. There's also some bundles available with the Trio. We have Trio 1 and Trio 2. The Trio 1 includes the colors Seafoam, Surf, and Ocean, and that also comes with the re-inkers for those 3 colors. Trio 2, Celery, Limalicious, and Perfection. Those 3 greens with the re-inkers are available as a bundle in this Favorite Things release. Here we go. I just wanted to share a couple projects that I've created. First up is that gorgeous springtime celebration plate. I inlaid all of that. I added the Blessed Word die with one of the Blessed sentiment strips. And then we have the sweet little Peking lamb die, which I popped up over the floral butterfly bouquet embossing folder. And then I added a sentiment from the Bunny Blessing stamp set. And that is everything. Check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more inspiration and information on this new Favorite Things collection. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.